Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Lil Carvio, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this video, I'm going to be talking about 7 reasons why women reject men. Okay, 7 reasons why women will reject you. Now, I wanted to do this because a lot of guys think that the only reason a woman's going to reject you is because of your looks. Because, everybody thinks it's all about looks. You understand? That's the thing. So, of course she's going to reject you if it's just about your looks. Then why are we even doing this video? I should just end this right now, right? It's all about looks. But I really wanted to do this because I want guys to understand there's a number of reasons why women will reject you, right? And the thing is, a lot of guys are scared of rejection. They're scared to approach women because they are scared that the girl is going to reject them. And what you got to understand is some of these reasons actually have nothing to do with you. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, if we want to get deeper, rejection within itself, when a girl rejects you, has nothing to do with you either. But I'll do a whole nother deeper video on that later. But I want you guys to pay attention to this. And also, I want you guys to make sure you go to badboymembership.com so you can check out the program, The Ultimate 5-Step Guide to Getting Over Your Fear of Rejection. Okay, so I have a whole program on there. So if you have a fear of rejection, right, make sure you go to badboymembership.com right now to join the Bad Boy membership so you can check out the Ultimate 5-Step Guide to Getting Over Your Fear of Rejection. All right, so let's just get into this. We're gonna go through. I'm gonna have I have 7 here. I'm gonna go 1 through 7. No order of importance. Just talking about it, right? So now, the first reason why a chick is going to reject you, and this is, the reason that all the guys think, is that, she's not physically attracted to you. So yes, there is a situation where a woman is going to reject you because she is not physically attracted to you. She, you're not her type physically. You feel what I'm saying? And there's nothing you can do about that. Now, the thing that you have to understand is that just because you're not that girl's physical type doesn't mean you're not going to be another girl's physical type. So just because this girl rejected you because she's not physically attracted to you doesn't mean another girl will. And this is what guys need to understand. And so you got to understand that there are going to be some women who are going to reject you because they're not attracted to you physically. It just is what it is, right? So that's number 1. Now, number 2, the second reason why a woman's going to reject you is because your mouthpiece isn't tight. Okay, you don't really know how to talk to women and, engage them in a situation where they are, having fun talking to you. You're not flirting, you're not creating sexual tension. You might be a little awkward. You might not know what to say. You might say some goofy stuff, which makes her reject you. See, this is what guys don't understand. They don't understand that your mouthpiece can make a chick want to fuck with you. Even to the point where, let's say a girl at first wasn't physically attracted to you. If you got a tight mouthpiece, that could make up for it. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you guys got to understand. Because sometimes you may not be a girl's physical type. That doesn't necessarily mean, she doesn't think you're cute. Because this is the thing. A woman could think you're cute and you're not necessarily her physical type. Right? But what happens is that if you have that tight mouthpiece, that'll make her be like, all right, let me see what this guy's about, right? A chick can even think you're ugly in certain situations, but because you have a tight mouthpiece, her emotions get caught up in what the fuck you're saying and doing, then she starts to warm up to you. Now, of course, there's going to be girls who are just totally not into you for whatever reason. But if you have a tight mouthpiece, she'll fuck with you. Now, if your mouthpiece isn't tight, if you can't really interact with a chick, flirt with her, know how to really get in her mind, that she's going to reject you. Because while she's talking to you and interacting with you, she's not really feeling it. You understand? And that's an important part or component when it comes to dealing with women is the feeling. You understand? If she's not feeling it, then she's not feeling it. She's not going to be feeling you. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times a chick will feel you based off of how you come at her, based off of how you talk to her. You see what I'm saying? Women are moved by words. This is why women like to read romance novels and all that other stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? So if your mouthpiece isn't tight, right, then you're going to get rejected. Now, third reason why a chick will reject you is because she is intimidated by you. Okay? She's intimidated by you. So what you have to understand is there are times where you're going to be talking to a girl, and because she's intimidated by you, she's going to reject you because she thinks she can't really, live up to your standard. So what happens is a chick, she may feel like you're out of her league. She may feel like, you're too good for her. And so what happens is it makes her feel more and more insecure. And then she doesn't want to be around you because you give her that insecure feeling, or she feels that way because she's around you. You see what I'm saying? So, she may be intimidated by you because she thinks you're too good looking. She may be intimidated by you because you're too charismatic. She may be intimidated by you because you're just too much of a high quality guy. And this is what's going to make her reject you. See, a lot of guys think that, oh, well, if I, like if I get better, let's say, you start dressing better, you're working out, you're making more money, all this other stuff. They think, well, that's going to make it easier for me to get girls. Now, in certain situations, yeah, it will. But then on the flip side, there's going to be girls who ain't going to want to fuck with you because you're so on point. You feel what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. Like, look, there's going to be times where because you're so awesome, she's not going to want to fuck with you. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? And you just got to understand that part of the game. Now, number fourth reason why a chick is going to reject you is she doesn't want to cheat on her boyfriend with you. Okay, I'm going to say that again. She doesn't want to cheat on her boyfriend with you. Now, notice I said with you. Right? So, what happens is you're going to meet a girl, you're going to try to holler at her, and she's going to be like, oh no, I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend, and she actually does have a boyfriend. Now, there are girls who lie and act like and say they have boyfriends and they don't, but there are girls who actually do have boyfriends, and they'll say to you, oh, but I have a boyfriend, I can't do that, whatever, right? Now, when I say with you, what I mean is that same girl would cheat on her boyfriend and not reject another guy. She would get with another guy, but she may not be that into you to the point where she wants to put her relationship in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? But there are guys who she will meet who she will cheat on her boyfriend with. And then there are some guys she's going to reject because she doesn't want to cheat on her boyfriend with that guy, which is why that guy gets the rejection. Right? So sometimes a chick, she'll have a boyfriend and she'll reject you because she doesn't want to cheat on her boyfriend with you. But if it was another dude, she would. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to understand that aspect of the game. Now, fifth reason why a chick's going to reject you is she's in a bad mood. All right? She's in a bad mood. So what happens with women is when they're in a funky mood, right? A lot of times they're all over the place. They can't think straight. You understand? And so you might approach a girl who's in a bad mood, and on a regular day when she's not necessarily in a bad mood, she'd have probably been receptive to you. She'd have probably talked to you. She'd have probably even gave you a number and tried to get with you, whatever. But because she's in a bad mood at that moment, when you approached her, she rejects you. She doesn't feel like talking to anybody. You feel what I'm saying? She's in that funky ass mood, which is why she rejects you. You understand? Because for women, what it is once it's like, okay, and this is how it's different a little bit for us guys, right? For some of us guys, because you still got guys out there that's bitch ass niggas. But for the real men out there, when you're in a certain mood or something's going on in a situation with you in your life or whatever, you can still sort of navigate and do other shit even though you got some shit on your mind. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, a lot of times with women, it's like when something's happening, it's hard for them to concentrate on some other thing a lot of times. You see what I'm saying? Now, you know, to be fair, there's times where, you know, us guys will probably, you know, if some like heavy happened, then yeah, it's going to be a little bit harder to do this. But generally for women, it's a lot of light type of situations. Like she could have just gotten into like an argument with her girlfriend or whatever. And because of that, she's in that bad mood. And then therefore you approach and, you know, she's not trying to hear it. But for us, you could have gotten into an argument with one of your boys. But if you see a bad chick and she checking you out, you ain't going to be like, oh, I can't deal with this right now. You know, I want to holler, but I just can't because I'm just feeling so emotional. Like we don't do all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But for women, when they're in that bad mood and you try to approach, they can't deal with the shit. You feel what I'm saying? And this is why they'll reject you. Right? Now, the sixth reason why a chick will reject you is because the sex is whack. Now you're probably saying, wait a second, Mr. Lucario, but how's she rejecting you if you're having sex with her? No, this is what I mean. You meet a chick, you hook up, but then you want to hook up with her some more, but she ain't returning your calls. You understand? Or she like makes up some excuse as to, I don't know, I'm in a different stage of my life right now. I feel like I need to focus on whatever. But it was really because she thought the sex was whack, which is why she's not fucking with you no more. You understand? So sometimes you might hook up with a girl and you want to make something happen again. You want to keep seeing her, but she's going to not fuck with you because the sex was whack. You understand? It is what it is. You feel what I mean? So, you know, that's going to happen sometimes, right? So that's number 6. Now, number 7, the last reason that I have here why a woman is going to reject you is because you set off a trigger. All right? You set off a trigger. Now, see, this is one of the things I'm talking about where, you know, you necessarily don't have any control over this. This is, you know, something that she's feeling because of some other shit. So what I mean when I say trigger, or you set off a trigger, is that there's something you did or you said that made her feel something that sort of got her in a sort of, you know, state of mind where she probably thought about something in her past she didn't like, or, you know, something on a subconscious level that she's feeling. You understand? So for example, let's say, you know, a few years ago, she was with some guy that, I don't know, like, hit her or some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he used to beat her ass or some crazy shit, right? And now, what happens is you hollering at this girl, you talking to her, and let's say you said a phrase or a joke that same exact guy that used to beat her ass would say. You know what I'm saying? Like, say it's just it could be some random ass phrase. Like, let's say, for example, you said something like, you know, oh, you know, you only live once, right? And then let's say the guy that used to beat her ass, that was like his thing. He would always talk about, yeah, you only live once. As soon as you said that shit, it triggered her. And now she's like, oh my God. And see, the thing is, sometimes she won't even be conscious of this sometimes, right? But because you said that, and that guy used to say that, now she's associating that situation with you, which is why she's going to reject you. You feel what I'm saying? Or it could be even like simpler than that, where let's say you approach a girl and you try to talk to her and she just sort of like rejects you off the bat. And it's not even necessarily anything you said, but you might even look like the motherfucker who used to beat her ass. And just because you look like him, she's rejecting you because you remind her of him, which triggers her. You see what I'm saying? So It is what it is, people. This is why, you know, and the reason why I wanted to do this video is because there's so many guys out there who let rejection stop them, when you have to understand that there's times where the rejection ain't got nothing to do with you directly. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't need to be, you know, nervous and scared and all that other shit to approach a girl, interact with her because of rejection. A lot of dudes like, oh, well, I'm just so scared of rejection. I can't deal with it. I can't handle it. It is what it is, man. And guys, make sure you go to badboymembership.com to check out the ultimate 5-step guide to getting over your fear of rejection. All right. So that's pretty much it. Listen, guys, if you have any questions, make sure you click the link below and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Click the link below to get the ebook 60-Second Game. In this book, you'll learn how your confidence, verbal communication skills, appearance, response to rejection, and honesty can affect your game. Click the link below to get your copy today. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.